You know, it's funny. This year I turned 40, and I've been thinking about a time a lot. It's on my brain, you know. It's just one of those things. It's not like a midlife crisis or anything like that. I mean, I can accept that I'm getting older. I'm not going to live forever, whatever. But I don't know, man. It's just I've been more nostalgic this year than usual, and usually I don't get nostalgic for this game until the winter. You guys know that. That's when I come out of swinging. But well, I started playing EQOA right around this time 20 years ago, right around April, early May. I just remember, you know, there was some snow on the ground. But mind you, I lived like up in a mountain and in the country, so there was snow. There was snow later than most of y'all are used to. But yeah, I can't exactly pin down when it was, but it was right around now. So that's what I was thinking. Why am I so nostalgic? And then bam, it hit me. Yeah, you started playing around now. Obviously, you're going to get that. That happens in the spring as well. But 20 years, right around this time, tick-tock, just waiting for things to get finished here, you know? Not getting any younger. I'm going to be 41 this July, and that I'm still getting used to the concept of being 40, and here comes 41. It's like, no, pump the brakes. And this clock over here, man, I've been looking at it differently. It's, you know, I used to look at this clock a different way, and then I started getting older, and now it just mocks me. It sits here, and it's like, yep, tickety-tock, tickety-tock. The game that you remember and love, and you're in your 40s, and it's so pathetic that you still want to play it, but it's not out yet. Maybe someday, not quite yet, but yeah, that's I guess that's the theme of the episode, time. And I don't know what to name it, but I'll come up with something. Yeah, it's just brutal, man. It's just brutal, and there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just. Game came out 20 years ago. It's been defunct for 10. I'm grateful I have this husk to wander around in. It's, you know, a shell of its former self, but hey, it's better than nothing. I mean, it could be worse, right? There could be nothing at all. But yeah, it just, I don't know. I would really like to get to playing it before I hit my 50s. Not to complain or anything. It would just be wonderful. It's something that I really very much would like to do. But speaking of playing, I did play Monsters and Memories. They had like I don't know, I even want to call it a test. The game is still basically a proof of concept, and I hopped on there for like maybe 10 minutes, and I meant to get back on the next day, and I missed the time. I assumed it was going to be the same time, and I didn't, so I didn't get to go in the dungeon or anything cool like that. But I ran around, and I got a little bit of video of that for you guys to check out real quick. All right, so here we are. Oh, look at that sky. Pretty nice, right? It's a shame that I didn't get to actually, you know, explore the place a little bit. You can see there's some stuff in the distance here. It's kind of beckoning to you. So it's cool that they did that. I had every intention to explore it, but, well, like I said, I didn't get to do that. But I'll always remember the day that I made Marbles the Gnome and ran around in this very early proof of concept game, free roam. I don't know what you would call it. I certainly would have called it a game. It's extremely early, and the devs were really careful to make sure everybody understood that this is just like, hey, this is kind of what we're going for. It's not really a game, but hey, here's what we're working on. Come check it out, which I really appreciate that. I think it's really cool. But it's got that EverQuest feel to it. You saw you had the spell book going on, and you can see the sign over here. And if that doesn't tell you it's early, it looks like something that somebody just slapped together in Minecraft real quick. But yeah, this is the general gist of it. It's going to have that very old school P99 feel to it. I don't know how hardcore it's going to be. I don't know if they've really talked about death or any of that stuff yet. But yeah. Like I said, very early. Here's your future library, most likely. But yeah, I wander around. At a certain point, I get teleported, and then poof, I'm over here by all these people. And I thought it was really cool seeing the ogres casting spells and stuff. But I'm bummed out that I didn't get to go and explore the dungeon, the one that looks a lot like Blackburrow, because I definitely wanted to check that out. But yeah, Monsters and Memories, man. what can you say? It's really early. The devs are being super cool about it. They're letting people see what their vision is, and I'm hyped for it. I think it's going to be a good game when it comes out. It's funny, this guy's like running from a fire beetle over here. And I like that they're showing off the lighting with these fire beetles, just to give you an example of what they're going for. The color palette, like I said, it's very reminiscent of EQOA. I feel like I'm standing outside of Freeport. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, this feels like home to me, man. It feels a lot like this is where everybody's going to be going if we don't get EQOA, right? If we don't get Pantheon within the next 10 years or something, this game could be out within the next 2 to 5 years. I can see that being a thing. It's just a little bit more realistic for me right now, in terms of what I think is going to be happening and what I'm going to be playing. So this landed on the radar hard. Earlier last year, and I was watching a Loving Robot. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. I completely blank right now. But I was watching his channel and watching him develop it and everything that he's been doing. He was a developer on EverQuest 1, and I know that team knows what they're doing, and they're going to be doing some cool stuff. And just look at these spells, just that green and orange one and the blue. These are exactly like the spells from EQOA and EverQuest. So they're going for that nostalgia, that's for sure. And this is where I got booted out, but that happened all throughout the night. It was just a test. So yeah, that game, I definitely see something special there. It resembles EverQuest on the PC more than this game, but I think that it's got a lot of that going too. It's got a lot of EQA naturally there, because hey, I mean, EverQuest it's going to have that similar vibe to it, even though we all know that EQOA is the superior EverQuest, because I mean, look at the sky. There, you don't have to load. You've got awesome lighting. You've got really awesome fog, and just really cool atmospheric stuff that didn't ever really make its way onto the PC later on. And I don't know, the PC's got more of a realistic look, and this was going for more of a stylized, not completely like WoW, right? But I don't know, it's something that's a little bit more timeless than a realistic looking, say, EverQuest 1 or EverQuest 2 even. Something that looked more realistic back in the day. It's better, man. And on a CRT, it looks so much better. I forgot. Somebody reminded me why CRTs look so nice, because the way that they spread the color out across the scene. And when you're running around in EQOA, you'll notice that there are these patches of different colored light that they cast on walls and stones, like blue and red. And they really stand out. Like right here, you can see a bit of a white. It really stands out like this. Well, on a CRT, that blended more, so it wasn't so stark, and it just made this beautiful, the way I always described it from back in the day to now is it made this beautiful watercolor-like painting, and it just worked. It just worked. It still works today. It's still a good-looking game considering the hardware that it was on. And yeah, Monsters and Memories it's kind of doing that with like a pastel kind of tone. It reminds me a bit of our earthy colors here, and hopefully they continue to develop it along those lines, because I definitely like what I'm seeing there. But it is very, very, very early. The spell effects I thought were great. They're definitely reminiscent of EverQuest 1 and EQOA. And hey, man, they're letting people in early. They're showing you everything. I think it's looking great, and I'm excited for Pantheon as well, after seeing Nathan Napalm do a little bit of a video on that. I'm just running back and forth here talking about other games, but I'm excited for these games as well, because, well, they should hopefully start coming out eventually. Pantheon, it's got a long ways to go, but after seeing the way they've structured their world, the way the camps work and the way you explore the world, I really like the way they did that. The sense of exploration is huge in that game, and when it comes out, it's really going to be awesome, I think. I think it's going to blow our minds, but, we're going to be mid-40s, 50s before that happens. And that's, that's the main complaint here, is I want to play these games now. I don't want to wait. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So playing the waiting game, it's just not as simple as it used to be, man. Your patience for things, they kind of wear a little thin. And they teach you, oh, patience comes with age. Maybe some things, but stuff like this, it's like, nah, let's go. I'm not getting any younger. So there's a little bit of bad news in this episode. Somebody who was working on the Hagley test server for years isn't working on it anymore. And I learned by going to his channel. That's, of course, Dustin Faxon over here. And yeah, I guess for a while he was homeless. He had health issues, and he got back online and asked everybody, "Hey, what's up? You know, can I help with the new server?" I guess they're working on something called Return Home. Is it? I can't remember what he said it was called. But they're not working on Hagley, so Hagley's been abandoned from what I can tell. Which is like, I don't know what's going on. It's really frustrating when you know what's going on. But I don't expect anybody to like contact me and keep me appraised of the situation. I haven't reached out. I've got Alutra, actually he's on my friends list on Facebook. I haven't asked him. But I don't know what's going on. That was a bummer when I read that. Somebody asked him in his chat, they're like, hey, or in his comment section, what's going on? I haven't seen you upload in a while. And a bunch of his uploads were taken down. I guess he took them down. And yeah, that stinks, man. He worked on Hagley for a long time. The missus was downright pissed. But yeah, he reached out to him and nobody got back to him. So I'm not trying to stir up drama. I'm not trying to cause any trouble. But it's just something that I wanted to talk about. I felt like it was something maybe the community should know. I don't know what it means. I don't know if they've scrapped what they were doing and they started over. I don't know if they did like a copy paste type deal. I hope they're not making the mistake of starting over again after all that time, but I don't know. So yeah, there's that. A bit of information. If Alutra gets into the comments, maybe he can clear it up. Maybe it's nothing. Who knows? Maybe somebody got back to him and he just, he stubbed his toe and forgot to read the message. I don't know, man. But Faxon, we appreciate you, the missus and I'm sure a lot of other people do. And like I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't mean to imply that other people don't, but we certainly do. And God bless. I hope you're doing well, man. And I hope you get back to working on the game, because, I wouldn't want to work on Hagley by myself either. So hopefully you can get incorporated into the new team. I was sitting there on the map thinking, well, how do I get to Guck? You think I would have remembered Ton Warrior, Typo negative warrior, get it? It's like, hello, that should have rung a bell. But yeah, here we are in wonderful Guck. Because somebody requested going into dungeons, and I didn't, I don't know, man. Like I said before, I don't have a ton of stories about dungeons. I mean, we would go into them, of course. I think I went into the majority of them anyway. But yeah, it was just one of those things where, I don't know, there weren't a lot of stories to be had. We went in, we did what we had to do, we got out. Most of the crazy stuff seemed to happen in towns or just in starting zone camps or stuff like that. But this place I always thought was really cool. You can get lost in here pretty easy, but it's not as brutal as a lot of other dungeons in the game. There are some of them like Tomb of Kings. Man, that place. Something about that place, I always got turned around in there. But getting down into here, it's not too difficult. Watch me make a liar out of myself now. I think I had to go this way, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I love that blue light that they used. I always comment on the blue lights. Monsters and Memories, they know what's up. They use that same spell effect. It's rocking that same really cobalt blue color, really pretty. Is it? We're getting there. I know. What the heck was that? Something just fell on the floor over there. Freaked me out, man. All right. We're getting there. I know it. Wait. I don't remember that. I don't remember that toxic looking bog. What is this? Nope, not quite. Man, it was crazier than I thought it here, isn't it? Take me to your king. Where's your king, confounded? There's a knight down there. Oh wow, look at this dude. Check him out. He's got like a disease. He must be an undead froggy. Lord Hoptor? I don't think I ever fought this guy. You gotta love those old school effects. Oh yeah, he's definitely an undead froggy. You gotta remember, in EverQuest 1, this place is all messed up, man. There's lots of undeads in here, and it just didn't go well for the froglocks. I think the trolls whooped them or something. What's going on down here? Wow, I don't remember any of this. Alright, so yeah, officially lost. Running around in the muck. And guck. Oh, okay. That looks kind of deep. Freaky, man. So yeah, we're definitely into the undead layers. Those are necromancers and not themselves undeads. Did we find him? No. We found Summoner Bug Up. What's up? Summoner Bug Up. I wish we would have got to play as them, man. It was possible. You could see that they put gear on them, right? So, you know, it might have been kind of awkward, but hey, I think we could have worked it out. Hey, who knows? Maybe someday we'll be able to play them again, right? With a little bit of wishful thinking and a whole lot of time. Whoa. That's cool. I haven't seen that in a while. How many people never saw that? There's got to be people in the comments that never even laid eyes on that before. Let me know. But yeah, I'm not finding it, man. I'm feeling foolish now because I said this is one of the easier ones to navigate. Of course it's not. Easy and dungeons don't go together in EverQuest. It's not a thing. So yeah, he's around here somewhere. I'm gonna find him. Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? I think, yeah, I think, yeah, there he is. There's the Froglock King. I totally found him organically, because I told you, it's nothing. This dungeon is nothing, all right? Look, it's been 20 years, but don't doubt your boy, all right? I got down here. I didn't have to open the map and type in his name and teleport here or anything like that, I swear. And I just found him. But yeah, that's totally what I did. I used the map, and I just teleported to him because, well, it's never been easy to get around in any EverQuest dungeon, and what a fool I was for even suggesting it. Yeah, here he is. I think we came down here not that long ago, actually, but yeah, like I said, I'm kind of out of stuff to do, man. This guy looks cool. I like the purple robe on him. He's got like the what's that? Looks like rubies down there on his belt. He's chilling over here. And it just, every time I see these guys, all I can think of is I should have been able to be a Froglock Necromancer or a wizard, and it just never happened, man. It never happened. I don't know. I don't think I ever asked you guys what race you would want to be if you could pick one. Out of all, like, the beast races or whatever, all the different races, yeah, that's really all there are, beast races, right? It's not like there's other, like, humanoid type creatures out there, right? They're just bestial type stuff. But what one would you want to be? Would you want to be the Karen? Would you want to have the Froglocks, the Aviacs, you know, the Gnolls? Let me know down in the comments section, because I think that's interesting. I don't think I've ever asked that, and it's kind of weird. And if I did, I forgot about it. For me, it's definitely the Froglocks, man. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Now, just imagine if he was casting a kick-ass nuke, right? And he was just blasting things and destroying them in like 2 casts, right? Just hopping around, doing his business, like the badass he is. Look at, he's been standing here this whole time. He ain't shook. That's the guy I want to play right there. I mean, of course he's a shaman, right? But let's just say he's got that same robe, right? Maybe give him a little wizard hat, right? That'd look cool, right? Put a little wizard hat on him and let him just go crazy, like badass black mage style, nuking everything. Like, no, I'm the only one who wants to do. All right, well, you know, I can keep that to myself. All right, game. You want to make me a froglock? You want to make me into a froglock? You want to make me into a froglock? What the? What? I am genuinely shocked right now. What? What even is this, man? I've never seen this. Hey guys, I got you. All right, look, just everybody get your hot dogs, get some sticks. We're good to go. Yeah, this is a perfect way to end the episode, guys. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next one. God bless.